What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video. So this video I want to talk about cutting people off because it's very important as somebody who is you know an entrepreneur, somebody who's a brand, somebody who sees themselves as beyond just a person, like as somebody who's all about positivity, knows all about giving people value. People will use that, take advantage of that for their own benefit, and not give you anything. And I gotta really be careful of that because as somebody who's on the verge of blowing up on social media, I realize that there are people out there who really likes what I do, but some people they just want me because they know, because they feel like they get something from me because again, I'm older. I have the leverage of being older, of having more leverage, more freedom than most kids. Like most parents will not let the kids pay a video game past 10 o'clock, even if it's not a school night. So I have that leverage. So I gotta really position myself in a way that's healthy for me, and but that's still keeping good vibes. So there's certain people you're just going to cut off, and I had a situation a few days ago with this kid. I'm not going to mention his name because I already mentioned his name in the live stream, but it's like hours in the live stream, so I know you're not gonna feel like knowing who this person is, and I'm not gonna say his name because I feel like I said his name enough, and he doesn't need any more attention. But this kid who I played with, he's a friend of a kid who I met last year. Um, you know, and I said I really like this kid. He's really smart. He's funny. He's always nice to me, and whatever. But he just always asks for skins. He always asks for stuff on the item shop. So make a long story short, he about to, I get to him two skins, one of which, I refunded for that skin. It was he wanted Dark Bomber one time, and I refunded, Black Widow, which for those who ain't know anything about Fortnite, who played last season, know that Black Widow was like one of the special event skins, for the Avengers Endgame movie. I refunded that skin to give him Dark Bomber, but he still was begging me for stuff. And one time he got mad at me for not giving him a Saga skin. So he was just so spoiled and not realize that I'm spending my own V-Bucks on you. He thinks I'm just some rich dude, but he realized that nobody has time for to spend money on V-Bucks like that. I have other things besides Fortnite going on in my life. So I try to explain that to him. I really try to really try to be gentle about it, but he just didn't really click in his head. So yesterday he asked me for a pickaxe on the item shop, and I was like, bro, I'm trying to save my videos for season 10. He said, please, 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 please. I had enough to buy it, but I was like, I don't want to buy it. So long story short, I told him no. He got mad, left the PlayStation party, and I was just like, man, should I still be friends with this kid? Because when I say friends, I'm talking about PlayStation friends, because at this point I'm just like, bro, you really don't understand. I really feel like I should have to cut you off. And then I was telling one of my other friends, he's also a friend of the person who is greedy about skin, the greedy kid who I was talking about, and he told me that he was going through the same situation with him, and I'm just like, man. So I'm not the only person he done this to. So I was really thinking about unfriending him. So I told him yesterday that if he keeps doing this, I'm going to unfriend him. He got scared and said I would apologize, but I was like, he done this before, and I just don't feel like I could trust you. So make a long story short, I'm in a situation where, if I'm in a situation where I had to cut him off basically because of. I would still probably play with him once in a while, but if he keeps doing it, it's immediate cutoff. But there's other people I'd cut off, for different reasons, but he's one of those people who I had to threaten cutting him off. Another person was a kid who was just being toxic and being rude to other people and just bullying other kids, and I just had to cut him off for a week or two, and then he apologized for it. So I cut people off. I've cut people off before. People like to take advantage of me and think that take my comments for weakness, but best be sure, if you're a person who is bringing negative energy around me, I will cut you off. and you should do the same. You know, like, I don't want this just to be about me, obviously, but I just had to use that story to let people know that, you know, situation where people will take advantage of you because you're nice, because you're friendly, because you don't bring no negative energy around. People will like to take advantage of you, and people like to make you feel like, you know, you owe them something, when really you're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. So like, if you deal with somebody who just draining you down, putting you, you know, just making you feel bad for not, you know, for not succumbing down to a level, for being successful, for doing your own thing, then you should cut them off. You know, like, and sometimes it's gonna be hard, especially when it's like family, because, you know, you always want to be around your family, you always want to love your family, you know, especially if you live with them. You know, let them know if they're like your, you know, distant relatives. But if they like live with these people, like your parents or your siblings, you know, you just want to cut them off to an extent. But, you know, you want to like make sure that you're not letting them, you know, bring you down. You're not letting them make you feel less than, you know. So like, that's my message, is, you know, cut people off who are negative towards you, who are toxic towards you, who are mean to you. You should cut those people off. You know, if you're not instantly, at least gradually, to where you're not, you know, you're not in their face you're not in their face all the time. You know, so that's it for this video. This is Mario. Peace.